Man, things happen fast, Joseph.
Yes,
It
sir.
was 2022, brand spanking new. Let's say it that way. 2022 Arkansas Razorbacks commitment, national top 100 guy. This just happened a few minutes ago, Joseph. So I want you to walk me through it. First of all, tell me your excitement level, then walk me through some things about what got you to this point.
I'm extremely excited, to be able to commit to the hometown Arkansas Hawks. I love it. I've been extremely excited for this opportunity ever since I really figured out that I wanted to commit. I've just been so excited about it.
Well, and I mean, the Razorbacks have been recruiting you for quite some time. I think it was last November, almost a year ago, when you took an unofficial visit. But things really started to pick up on June 15th when coaches can make direct contact with players in your class. And I know Arkansas, talk about that experience, because I think it was basically daily and most of the staff. Walk us through that a little bit of how that played out.
Yeah, so I was receiving calls or texts from every I think at least 1 to 3 members of the staff every single day. I just loved the attention they gave me, and they really made me feel like a priority from day one.
You really exploded in the national recruiting scene this past year. I mean, big high school season, great huddle highlights. I've seen you up close and personal recently in a workout. You've sold me. But talk about some of these schools that got involved, because we know Kansas and Baylor and Texas Tech offered you several SEC schools, Ole Miss and Vanderbilt in that mix, and really schools from across the country. But talk about what they saw in you and what kind of got that train rolling for you in recruiting.
I felt like the main thing they saw was I was a big guard who could really shoot, stretch the floor, dribble whenever needed. I could play defense. I could just do whatever I needed to for the team and help them win.
So we know I mentioned some of the schools that offered you. The Duke Blue Devils got involved. I mean, they got involved, and you had several phone calls and meetings with that coaching staff. I think maybe some Arkansas fans got a little bit nervous when Duke's in Arkansas. But talk about what really sealed the deal for you in these last few days that really drove it home for the Razorbacks.
And I was just praying to God, and God really, I just felt like He put it upon my heart. Just like Arkansas was the place to be. He kind of just like put it in my lap. And I just felt like it was the place to go. There's no other place for me. I don't believe there is another place for me besides Arkansas.
Well, I know Eric Mussman will be glad to hear that. But tell me what his reaction was when you heard it straight from you.
He was screaming, he was yelling, he was hollering, he was so happy. I could tell he was really excited to have me on the team. I love the energy that he brings. It was amazing.
Well, and let's talk about that, because he's a guy that recruits in different ways. We know the transfer portal, but he landed a top 5 class in 2020. They're all freshmen now. You're the first guy on the board for them for this big 2022 class. 6 offers out there. Talk a little bit about what it means to you personally to kind of maybe be that leader for this next big class that has a big national reputation already.
It's a huge blessing to just be one of the first guys to commit to Arkansas. I hope I'm not the last from Arkansas, because I know we have a really deep in-state class that we could probably win a national championship just strictly recruiting in-state.
You talked about shooting. I mean, you're 6'6". You're not flimsy, man. You got a good frame. You're at good muscle, upper body. I think you're a guy that's going to really be able to pack on that muscle weight without compromising flexibility or athleticism. But you have good athleticism. You have good length. And I really noticed in this last year, and you correct me if I'm wrong, that you really started putting together a combination. Guys close out on you. You're comfortable getting to the deck, putting the ball on the deck, slashing to the basket. I think that added muscle helps you kind of play some bully ball. And then in the open court, man, you go after the rim like you mean it. Talk a little bit about some of the areas of your game that you've added to the shooting part.
I just really added been able, 1 dribble pull up, 2 dribble pull up, off the dribble shooting. I've been trying to get that just good. I've been trying to get my off the ball screen, like IQ all good, passing off the ball screen, and then shooting off the ball screen better.
And talk a little bit more now, obviously building the relationships with the Razorback coaches. Talk about some of the player comparisons maybe they've made, how they see you fitting in, and maybe some of your long-term projections and how they can help you advance in your basketball career.
Whenever I had the Zoom with them, they compared me to, a Duncan Robinson, a Chris Middleton type player, someone who can shoot, that can come off the bounce and shoot, score, play defense, do everything that a team needs to win.
All right. Tell us something about Joseph Pinion that maybe fans don't know, whether it's a hobby, a pastime, just something about you and your personality that Hog fans maybe don't know, and maybe they'll get to know as they get to know you.
I'm a I'm not a good fisherman, but I really enjoy fishing with my friends whenever we go out to my grandpa's farm. You know, we catch a couple fish every time we go out there, and it's just really, I really enjoy being out there.
I got to tell you, one of your future teammates, Devontae Davis from Jacksonville, he's a fisherman, right? And he's got Jalen going out on some fishing expeditions. So if you talk to any of the current Razorbacks or some of the freshmen, even guys, have you talked with some of these guys about what it's going to be like to be a Razorback and your excitement level to get up there?
No, so I haven't talked to them yet, but I know I'm going to talk to them pretty soon.
You gonna try to make a fishing date with Devo?
Yes, I haven't need one.
All right. So Joseph, listen, we really appreciate you taking time with us today. I know it's a great day for you. Everybody in the State's excited. You can tell that by looking at social media. Tell me just a little bit more as we wrap it up now, as you get into your junior season, what are some of your goals? Because, obviously we've talked about what you do, some of the tangibles in your game, but what are some specific goals you might have as you enter this junior season?
I want to win state for sure. I want to help as many people on my basketball team get offers as they can. I know some of them can play college basketball at the next level, and I really want to see them there. They deserve to be there. They worked so hard over the last 4 to 5 years that we've all been together. I believe they deserve a chance for sure.
Do you have any goals in mind once you join the Arkansas Razorbacks? Anything that stands out?
National championship. That's what I want to win.
Well, we're going to leave on a great answer. That's a perfect answer. Man, it's been really good to catch up with you today on the heels of this, of really what's an exciting day for you and the Arkansas Razorback men's basketball program and Hog fans everywhere. So thank you, Joseph. Congratulations. We'll catch up with you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.